Today's topic is a very touchy topic, especially in this day and age. Prejudice. What can we talk about when it occurs with prejudice and I am a white male? A lot, clearly, because I have the right tools to help anyone with their need. I trust them. Have no form of prejudice. If you're prejudiced against someone, it's because you have grown up knowing some way that this person acts or thinks that you know. Like, this type of person can't see real well, can't drive real well. This type of person's a bigot. This type of person is always going to be a jerk. These are prejudices that come from you when you're a kid, or when you're growing up and watching TV and learning all of these things that aren't necessarily true if you don't understand that certain prejudices are false, fictitious lies. Ye shall do no unrighteousness in judgment. Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty. But in righteousness shalt thou judge thy neighbor. We're not to think of anyone as specific to a group. So when you see poor people and you think, oh, so sad. And then when you see a rich person, you be like, oh man, this is stereotypical and prejudice, and we shouldn't do that. When both of them come before the king, they're going to be judged equally. It matters not what wealth they have, where they come from. It matters what they've done with their lives. I take into consideration the fact that not everyone is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone sins. Take out the stick from your eye before you start looking at the sticks in everyone else's eyes. Pride comes before the fall. If you're being prejudiced about other people, you are also kind of building yourself up, trying to make yourself look better than what you yourself think that you are. If I sit there and say that that person shouldn't be doing that, and it makes me feel good for saying that, then that's wrong. That's bigotry, and it's wrong. Which say, stand by thyself, come not near me, for I am holier than thou. These are a smoke in my nose, a fire that burneth all the day. See, if you say things like that, you're just sticking your nose up at everyone else, saying, oh, these people are filthy, filthy, filthy. I'm so much better than they are. That's the same type of thing where you've got your nose stuck up at someone for some reason. I will admit that I, in my past, in my youth, have had my nose stuck up at certain people. But it was the individual that I had my nose stuck up at, not a big group. It makes a slight difference, although it probably shouldn't be counted because it's still a prejudice. A man is not an island. If we sit there and we judge people based on how they look or how they act and how they do things differently than what you're doing, then nothing will ever get done. We're constantly going to fight and bicker and complain that this is this way and that's that way. But see, if we're thinking that, okay, this person's the same as me. He's white. He went to college. He's working. He's in the working class and he's still trying to make it bill by bill, day by day. If you're thinking like that, then you're never going to allow anyone else to get in. You're never going to understand anyone else's position, and you're always going to be prejudiced against someone else. For if you love them which love you, what reward have ye? Do not even the publican the same? And if ye salute your brethren only, what do ye more than others? Do not even the publican so? And here in the Bible, it's sitting there telling you that if you're hanging out with like-minded friends and like-minded this and that, and we're all in agreement with everything, then all you do is when you talk to each other, you flatter yourselves up, you boister yourselves, the pride is full, and you're making no progress. Community-wise, if you have no one with diverse opinions in your community, then you're stifling everything and you're actually killing the community. You need someone who's got a different side of things, a different opinion to build the community up into some sort of great culture. Also, if you're hanging out with people who are just Christians and you're a Christian, then how do you get more Christians? Just a question. Seek to view a man's heart. When you're looking at someone and you're just looking at the exterior, you haven't even talked to them, you're just seeing them as a stranger, and you're like, okay, that guy is so fat. I'm so glad that I'm not that fat. That is crazy fat. So glad. It's a prejudice. You do not know where this person has been. You do not know what he's gone through. You do not know if maybe there's a health problem that he's got that makes him large. You don't know what his situation is. But the Lord said unto Samuel, Look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as a man seeth, for he looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. You should try to seek the inward, the heart. Look into the man's eyes. Yeah, he's fat, but he sees you looking at him. He's obviously thinking, why is this person who has never seen me looking at me? Maybe it's because I'm fat, because he sees you looking and judging him. And now he inwardly is hurting. And if you're causing someone to hurt, you're causing pain and you're doing damage that's unjustified. It's prejudice. Please don't do that. Judge not with precocious views. As I said in the beginning of this, man, when they're raised watching TV and listening to their parents and the views that they have, they can come up with all these ideas as to why certain things are the way they are. I can think of a couple of reasons that are out there right now where certain people had nothing to do with it, and yet it's a big deal right now with the younger generation, even though they weren't around during the time of it happening, yet they still think that they are entitled to getting something from it. That's not right. Ye judge after the flesh, I judge no man. We judge people based on their flesh, based on their color, based on their heritage and age and nationality. God does not. And we should seek to be more like God in this. We're not judging on the character of their outward appearance, but more so on the character of their heart and the character of what they do. This is more important to God. It should be more important to us. Thanks for watching another episode of the Talking to the Mike Show, Soapbox Edition. This is Mike saying please subscribe, comment, like, and share this video. The world needs more people who are willing to share. By the way, which one's better do you think for me? An orange or an apple? Remember, I'm trying to lose weight, so please help me out. Which is better? This one's got less, this one's got more. Tell me in the comments. Love you guys. God bless.